Rob Roy. I have to admit, I haven't seen that movie. I had to write it down and put it on the list to watch.
One other little tidbit about that. I was in the city one night and Liam Neeson was at the bar. This is like a year or two later, and I had a couple. I went over to him. I'm not the type to go over to celebrity, but because I had a couple, and I just love Rob Roy so much, I went over, and I love Braveheart too. Actually, Braveheart is it's definitely in my top 10 movies.
Right.
I wouldn't even put it ahead of Rob Roy just because of the whole overall thing. But I went up to him and I said, Braveheart has nothing on Rob Roy. He's like, I'm buying you a scotch.
Really?
Neeson bought me a scotch.
That's great.
Because of Rob Roy.
So that's the true reason why it made number 9.
That's probably why. I want you to get that story in there. No, it is a great. I don't think there's any death in any of these movies that my blood was boiling. And I think it was because I was a newlywed. Like this guy, imagine that. Like these guys have the right to rape your wife when you get married.
Yeah.
I was just like looking over at my wife and it's just like, I was like, oh my God. And you really feel, you get to a point where you feel very helpless.